Hi everybody. If you follow our channel, you'll know that normally I talk about either spiritual matters or aliens and all sorts of weird and wonderful topics. But today I'm going to talk to you about something totally different. I'm going to talk to you about a quite rare bird called a hoopoe that was filmed just outside of our house in a courtyard, and I hope you find it interesting. This is a hoopoe. Now, they're a very rare bird, and they're a protected species in most countries, in many countries, and I also believe in Israel it's the sort of national bird emblem or something, but they're quite a rare bird. They pass the winter in Africa, and they come to Europe and presumably other countries to to nest and produce their young. And so we're very privileged. We live in the south of France, and we went shopping. My wife and I went shopping the other day, and our son walked into the kitchen, looked out the kitchen window into what is effectively a courtyard, and he saw this bird, this hoopoe, having a dust bath, as you can see. And descriptive wise, they're very distinctive, as you can see. This big long beak, they've got this crest on the back of their heads that they can make stand up rather like the plume a cockatoo has, and then of course the very distinctive black and white feathers on their back and tail. And I believe that they lay something like 5 or 6 eggs each year. I'm not sure that all the young ones actually survive, because otherwise there would be more of them. Now, what draws them to south of France, at least, is the fact that we have a lot of vineyards, and they spend a lot of time in vineyards because they don't like deeply forested country. They like stuff that's fairly open, and vineyards are always quite open. The vines are fairly low on the ground, as you know, maybe no more than a meter high, and so these hoopoes can go into the vineyards and pick the grapes, and they can also eat the little creatures that live in the vineyards. Now, on this occasion, he's left his dust bath and he's busy eating ants. Now, most of our courtyard is fairly clear and just gravel because cars come in and out, but this little part of it, just just in front of our kitchen, got a bit overgrown, and our son got a machine and cut it all down a day or so ago, and presumably this is what's drawn the hoopoe, because he can see quite clearly for any predators and so on, and also he can see to pick up all the ants that he wants. Now, I don't know if there's other little creatures on the earth or on the greenery, but if he spots it, he'll eat it. They'll eat almost anything. Apparently, they not only eat ants and grapes, obviously, but they eat a variety of berries and vegetation of various sorts, but they also will eat a lot of small creatures. They'll eat apparently small lizards and snails and small frogs and anything that they can get down their beak. They can eat. They're omnivores. Is the point? Quite remarkable birds, but they are very rare, and we're very privileged to have them come down here. Now, can you see this little sparrow? He's taken the hole that the hoopoe dug, and he's going to take the advantage of having a dust bath in it, which we thought was a bit cheeky. This is a little cock sparrow, a male sparrow. You can tell by the black bib he's got under his chin. They're not rare birds, but they're still beautiful little birds. Anyway, back to the hoopoe, who's busy doing his thing. running about. They can move on the ground at remarkable speeds, and when they fly, they have a very particular wing shape. Bit difficult to describe, but it's once you see it, you never forget it. It's a particular shape of wing that they've got. But this one's on the ground doing his thing, completely oblivious to the fact that he's being filmed, thank goodness, because they're quite shy birds, and I'm sure he would fly off if he saw. Now, there's another one. That presumably is his mate, although we can't be sure, and it's difficult to tell who's the male and who's the female. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. It might, for many of you, be the only chance you'll ever have to see a hoopoe, and we feel quite privileged that it did its thing and we managed to film it. Okay, now next time I'll be back to talk to you about more about topics that you're more used to me talking about. Okay, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.